Hey, Michelle, it's Dr. Gaskill, and we want to hear your story about a new procedure that's really literally changed your life. If you would like to share that with us today.
Okay. Obviously, I had a lot of issues with incontinence over the last few years, ever since I had my kids, who are now 11 and 15. So you imagine it's been a couple years. I've gotten to the point where I can't go camping as often because in the middle of the night I have to go find a bathroom. Of course, in the woods, you've got a tree. So I wasn't able to go as much because I was kind of embarrassed because there's a bunch of boys around and you can't go to the bathroom all the time. And I was having to go 3 and 4 times before I left the house. I even got to the point where in traffic I was thinking about carrying diapers with me because I was afraid that I would have an accident before I got home. I've tried several medications, but they just didn't help. They would give me the help with the incontinence and stuff, but not the feeling of my bladder being empty. So I went and I've got this O-Shot, and you think, oh, O-Shot is only for one thing. Well, O-Shot is for urinary incontinence, and it can help with other different issues too, but for me, it helped with my incontinence. I'm able to go to the bathroom once and not have to go back thinking my bladder isn't full. I mean, it's empty. It always felt like when I went to the bathroom, there was still something left over to come out. So I'd go back, and I'd go back again, and go back again. I'd go like 3 times before we even left the house for an hour trip. So in the last few days, I haven't had to do that. I actually spent a couple hours in my room last night and only went to the bathroom once, which was great. It was like totally different than what I've ever imagined having to do.
Wow.
So it was very interesting.
What other things did it impact your life on? When you coughed or sneezed, or if you tried to exercise, would it affect you that way, leaking your urine?
I stopped aerobics because of the fact that every time I would jump or do a lunge or whatever, I'd leak on myself. So I wasn't able to do the jumping, and I'm already a heavy girl, so doing the jumping and everything is already an impact on my body.
That's terrific. And how many years have you been struggling?
For 15. And it got worse after my 11-year-old because I had a C-section, and so getting those abdominal muscles all tightened up and being able to work with the incontinence was a lot harder.
And tell us about your experience in actually getting the shot. Did you find it painful?
No. I have a very sensitive area as it is, but I did not feel any pain doing the shot. I mean, I felt absolutely nothing. It was more the anticipation that something's going to happen more than anything.
And how long did it take us to do the procedure?
Well, after we did the spinning of the blood, that's what took the longest. The procedure took a matter of a minute and a half.
And you did not feel any pain?
No, I didn't feel anything.
And were you limited in anything after that?
No. The only thing is, you're still a little numb, but everything else, you can still go to the restroom, you can do everything else that you need to do.
And so what would you say to other women out there that are struggling with urinary incontinence or leaky bladder in terms of how it's impacting their life and causing a lot of pain in their life because it's limiting what they can do? What do you have to say to them about their possible anticipation about such a procedure?
It's worth it. I mean, this procedure, it was great. And even so, it shows that not only can tiny women get it, but also a bigger woman can get it, and it still helps. So it still does the duty that it needs to do. I mean, it works, and the science behind it is awesome, and I recommend it 100%.
Thank you. We're so excited for you, Michelle. Thank you so much for your story and sharing it.
No problem at all.